How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my first predictions video of 2016, of course, being for the WWE Royal Rumble 2016, which will be live on WWE Network as well as pay-per-view tomorrow night. And of course, I am excited for the show. It's the Royal Rumble. Why wouldn't you be excited? We have a great card in store. I think every match on this show has potential to be good to great. So that's why I'm looking forward to the show. The only knock on the card is the fact that we've seen every match on this card within the last month, whether it's at the last pay-per-view, Raw or SmackDown. We've seen every match, so nothing's fresh on this show. I mean, besides the Rumble match itself. But I'm not going to take that away from the show. I still think it's going to be an awesome show. Hopefully it delivers, because it has potential to be an awesome show. And, you know, it's a great card. I'm looking forward to this show. Of course, this is what kicks off the road to WrestleMania, so everything going forward matters. Because this is what's going to be built over WrestleMania, and, you know, WrestleMania is WrestleMania. So everything going forward matters for the long run. So hopefully we have an exciting road this year, because last year's road to WrestleMania was not too exciting. We barely had any built at all for WrestleMania 31, so hopefully this isn't the case here for WrestleMania 32. But yeah, the card has 6 matches. However, only 5 will be the main card, because of course it's a 1-hour kickoff show, 1 hour prior to the pay-per-view, which will feature a Fatal 4-Way tag team match, which the winners will qualify for the Royal Rumble match. You look at this match, you can tell these people are just thrown together, because this match makes no sense at all. You just tell they need someone for the kickoff, so they just threw this match together and threw it on the show. So yeah, not going to spend too much time talking about that. But of course, the card, 5 matches, every match being for a championship, making Night of Champions completely pointless. Tomorrow, we'll be having the Rumble of Champions, because every title is being defended at the Royal Rumble, so that's what it's be called, the Rumble of Champions. Yeah, lame, I know. Whatever, don't care. But of course, we'll be having Kalisto challenging Alberto Del Rio for the United States Championship in the rubber match. Of course, Kalisto beat Del Rio for the championship on Raw. Then Del Rio beat him on SmackDown for the championship back. So it's the rubber match. Their first 2 matches have been great, so I'm expecting another great match here from the 2 of them. We'll be having the WWE Tag Team titles being defended with New Day against the Usos. That should be good. Becky Lynch challenging Charlotte for the Divas Championship. I've been really enjoying their feud. You know, it's been a slow progression, week by week, which I've actually really liked. You know, Charlotte having the slow turn, and Becky finally having that, you know, giving in, because, you know, she kept giving Charlotte credit, saying, oh, you know, whatever, and then she finally just had her breaking point and just gave in and, you know, didn't care anymore. So I really enjoyed the feud. They've had some pretty good matches too in the past, so it should be a good overall match from these 2. We'll be having a last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship, Dean Ambrose defending against Kevin Owens in the 3rd installment of their feud, of course, dating back at Survivor Series, going into TLC, and ending here at the Royal Rumble. Should be an awesome match. You know, both men are brawlers. They like to fight, and this is a fighting match type. So it's like, you know, it's gonna mesh well into a great match. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully it's not out of time too. Like, I would love this match to get like a half an hour, like 25 to 30 minutes. I'd love to get that match for this match to get that amount of time, because I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying there needs to be a specific time for it to be great, but I don't know. It'd be great to see that much time, because I think they can put on a really, really, really awesome match if they get a lot of time, if they do it right as well. So that should be a lot of fun. And of course, the main event will be the 30-man Royal Rumble match. But instead of the regularly championship match they get, of course, the winner would always get a WWE World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. This year, for the 2nd time in history, but for the first time that the champions defending the title in the match, it'll be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So the winner doesn't get a title shot, they get the title. Roman Reigns defending, of course, 1 versus all is a tagline, because it is 1 versus all. He's entering as number 1, and he has to defend the title and last the entire match to remain champion. Of course, the Rumble match itself is always a lot of fun. You have surprise entries such as debuts, returns, whatever it may be. It's always a fun time for the most part. Last year it wasn't too fun, but I'm not going to get into last year. But hopefully it's a fun Rumble. You know, like I said, it's a great card ahead on paper, and just hopefully everything delivers properly, and, you know, we can have a really fun show here, I think. But that's enough for me rambling. I've been rambling on long enough. Here are my predictions, and that's what you guys are going to get. So without further ado, here's predictions.
Kickoff, Fatal 4-Way Royal Rumble qualifying match. Darren Young and Damien Sandow versus the Dudley Boyz versus the Ascension versus Mark Henry and Jack Swagger. Talk about a random match thrown together. This match makes absolutely no sense in the world. You can tell it's just something to put on the kickoff, because they had absolutely no idea what to do on there. But when it comes down to it, the 2 slots I think are going to be filled in the Rumble match from this match will definitely be the Dudley Boyz. That's the only team I can see logically winning this match and being the Rumble. So that's that. So I think the Dudley Boyz will qualify and be in the Royal Rumble match. United States Championship match. United States Champion Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto. Even though I'd love to see Kalisto win the championship back here, I just don't see it happening because I think they'd probably flip-flop the title back again, where Del Rio would just probably re-win it the next night on Raw, to be perfectly honest. But this should be a great match. This series of matches has been great so far. I wish Kalisto would have made it to the Rumble at least as champion still. I think that would have been better off rather than having him have a day title reign. But, whatever. But I definitely think Del Rio will walk out still the United States champion. Divas Championship match. Divas champion Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. Even though Becky's been built up, to pretty much win the championship here, all signs point to her winning it, I think Charlotte will remain champion. I see her going to WrestleMania as champion, so I don't see her losing it. I mean, she could lose it and re-win it before Mania, but that'd just be completely utterly pointless. This should be good nonetheless, but I do expect probably Ric Flair to get involved to help Charlotte retain the Divas Championship. WWE Tag Team Championship match. WWE Tag Team Champions The New Day versus the Usos. I don't see the Usos winning, even though, they could, but I just don't see it happening. It just seems so forced for the Usos to win the tag team titles here. I think New Day definitely needs to hold on the title still, at least till WrestleMania, and go strong, because they're doing great what they're doing now, so I don't know why they took the tag team titles off them. This should be a good match that they always have, but yeah, definitely New Day to retain the tag team championship. Last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship. Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. I think Ambrose is going to retain here, but I honestly do hope he doesn't win cleanly, and by that, even though I hate these finishes for last man standing, I hope he does, puts Owen in a predicament where he just can't get up, whether he duct tapes him or traps him somewhere. I hope he does that, because I really don't want to see Kevin Owens lose to Dean Ambrose, for a third straight time in a row, especially clean. Owens could win the title back, but I think it'd just be completely pointless for him to lose it to just re-win it back the next month. This should be a great match, but I just hope they do something to where it just doesn't make Kevin Owens look bad losing. So in this match, I do think Dean Ambrose will be the last man standing and still the Intercontinental Champion. And then the main event, the 2016 Royal Rumble match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. When it comes down to this match, there's only 3 winners so you can choose, that being Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and the man who I unfortunately do think will win the match, Triple H, the game. I do think he'll make his return and win the championship here. I think it just makes the most sense. They tease Triple H saying now he'll extract his revenge on Roman Reigns when he least expects it. And what's, the better predicament rather than Triple H returning to the Royal Rumble, throwing Reigns out and winning the championship, and most likely defending against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania in the main event. That's the most logical thing, I think. If it was up to me, by far, Brock Lesnar would be my pick to win it. I think Brock Lesnar should win the title, walk into WrestleMania as champion. But I think, Reigns and Triple H is what they're going to go with for the title match. So I think Triple H is the best bet, or Triple H is the best bet to come back and win the championship, even though I don't want to see it. Hopefully this match is better than last year's Rumble match, but I do think Triple H will win the 2016 Royal Rumble match to become the brand new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed my WWE Royal Rumble 2016 pay-per-view predictions. Of course, like I said, the Royal Rumble is live on WWE Network as well as pay-per-view tomorrow night. Should be a fun show. Road to WrestleMania kicks off. Everything matters going forward. I'm all hyped up. WrestleMania 32 is right around the corner. It just seems like yesterday we were building towards WrestleMania 31, and here we are a year later building towards WrestleMania 32. Full throttle going forward. 100 miles per hour until we get to Dallas in April. It's going to be a lot of fun. Royal Rumble, it's time. We're going to see who goes WrestleMania as champion, because I figure whoever wins the Rumble match goes to Mania as champion, I would think. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. If you guys like, please leave your thoughts on the show itself, or leave your guys' predictions in the comments below. And until tomorrow for my pay-per-view review, I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching the video.